What's up, boys? What's up, girls? What's up, everything in betweens? What's going on, man? What are y'all doing? You listening to Just My 2 cents? It is Monday, December fucking 12th, 2022. It's 12 noon on the Eastern Shore, on the Eastern Seaboard. Wherever you are, Monday noon night. Hope you're doing good. Got a lot to talk about in a relatively short period of time. As y'all may or may not know, UFC 282 went down this past weekend. I'm going to talk about that, briefly recap that. I'm also going to preview this weekend's UFC card, UFC Vegas 66, which will be taking place in the Apex. So, yeah. Had another event that this past weekend that went down, not in the Apex, but in Las Vegas. Some crazy shit happened. I'm going to get to it in just a couple minutes. But, yeah, man, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the like button, whether you're new or not. Let all your buds know. Got some people in the chat already. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. My favorite Weston Aussie, Nick Alexander. We'll try to have a listen getting ready for work. Well, Nick, dude, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. I don't know what the weather's like there, but my God, keep yourself protected from the elements, dude. Wong Yun, what's up, dude? How are you? Howdy. Yes, indeed, 'tis the season. It's getting to be that time, dude. We're a couple weeks out from Christmas. Getting real festive, dude. I told y'all my wife is a fucking Christmas elf, man. So she's had Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving. My mind is already brainwashed into fucking, like, I'll just randomly start singing a fucking Christmas song in my head and just like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, just comes with the territory. Sa, dude. What up, player? What's going on, man? Shout out to Zach Johnson. What's up, Lobby? Now you see why people are picking Bud versus Spence. Did you pick Bud for PBC boxing debate next week? Well, yeah, I am going to talk a little bit about little buddy Crawfish. Terrence Crawford fought David Avanesian this past weekend. As a matter of fact, Lobby, I'm glad you brought that up because we are now in a segment of the show that I like to call the intro, channel business, sports recap, drink my fucking coffee, have a casual little toke, warm up, say what's up to the boys, kind of huddle up a little bit, get my shit together, get my bearings straight. Shout out to my fucking fake sponsor, Walmart, who made this delicious Colombian 100% Arabica instant coffee. It's pretty good. Just as good as Folgers, if not better. Super cheap, super easy. Just like I like them. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, sipping my coffee here. Got my pot. Coffee pot is working good. Cheers, boys. But yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Lobby. I'm gonna talk a little boxing right quick. Talk a little football, American football. If I start talking World Cup, if I start talking football, I'll run out of time. World Cup's going on right now. Who is it? Croatia is playing Argentina, and France is playing someone. I can't remember. Morocco. That's right. But yeah. First off, dude. Fucking first off. How about them hogs, baby? Woo pig. If you're new to this channel, old 2 Cents is a big old Arkansas Razorbacks fan. I bleed Cardinal Red. I'm from Arkansas originally, so I was just indoctrinated. It's just in my blood. It's in my DNA. But yeah, man, Hogs beat Oklahoma. Held them off. We played Bradley on Saturday. SEC play starts after Christmas. I think of course, we fucking play LSU to kick it off. They're not quite as good this year. We should take care of LSU, but I don't know, man. Fucking playing an unranked rival right off the bat. And it's just like awesome. Fucking great. But yeah, man, Hogs should take care of business. I like our team this year, dude. Fucking, we got a squad, man. We got a lot of really good individual players. A couple veterans hung around. Kamani Johnson, Devo Davis is still there. But yeah, dude, we got a squad, man. Nick Smith Jr., Ricky Council IV, Anthony Black. I love me some fucking Mekhi Mitchell. We got a good squad, man. But yeah, I like what I've been seeing from the Hogs. Our only loss is to fucking Creighton. That's not bad. And yeah, dude, I got another how about. For you boys. How about them damn old Cowboys? God damn, dude. You want to talk about a fucking sweat? You want to talk about a fucking nail biter? We had to come back against the fucking Texans. We were down to the Texans. We had to fucking drive the length, literally from the 2-yard line, drive the fucking length of the field. It was a beautiful drive, though. Led by Dakota Prescott. Took care of business. A win's a fucking win. If we had beat them by 56 points, it still would be the same 10-3 as it is now. So, yeah, Cowboys is 10-3, sitting pretty atop the wild card race. Play the Jaguars. We need every game, dude. I'm not expecting or counting on us to catch Philly. I don't give a fuck about that. We just need to make it into the playoffs. We need to stay atop the wild card race, make sure we get a good seed, the best seed we possibly can. Hey, if Philly falls off and we catch them and we win the division, that's fucking pimp tight. But I'm not counting on that. I don't care about that. I would honestly almost rather the pressure stay on Philly. And yeah, have them fucking take a bye at home and then be all rusty and fucking, oh, dude, I'd love to see them in the playoffs. Catch them sleeping when we're fucking full momentum, vinegar and piss. I'd fucking love that, dude. So yeah, I'm pumped about the rest of the season. I think we got this game, maybe another easy game, but then we got to play the Giants and the Eagles at the very end of the season. So fuck if I know what's going to happen then. But yeah, I like our outlook against the Eagles a lot more, especially if everyone stays healthy. Dak Prescott, But yeah, man, that's what's up. Now, last little bit of intro kind of shit before I get things kicked off. The main reason everyone's here, and I promise I'm gonna get to it, is recapping UFC 282 and previewing UFC Vegas 66. But this is the segment of the show where I like to kind of warm up and sip my coffee and just kind of talk about some other shit that if I talk about during the main segment, people will just fucking dip off. So yeah, man, welcome. I'm gonna get to the chat here in a second. I'm just gonna kind of breeze through all these sports updates. So yeah, I was gonna kind of wait to talk about this, but I'm gonna get this out of the way now. I decided I'm gonna start talking about the boxing here in this little segment. I'm not gonna wait till the end. Everyone's usually just ready to get the fuck out by the time I can be kind of long-winded. So by the time I'm done talking about MMA, people are just like, okay, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here if they've hung around at all. So that being said, I'm going to talk about the boxing right fucking now. The biggest news from the weekend, I don't know if y'all saw, Lil Buddy took care of David Avenesian like I thought he would. Yeah. Now, I had Bud in a parlay, which I will talk about. But I also had a prop bet on Bud rounds 1 through 4 that did not hit, of course. So no sandwich money there, but yeah, it my thoughts about the fight in general, it was he took care of business. He did what he was supposed to do. This was a fuck ass, pointless ass fight. It was just a money grab. If Bud gets his money, I'm not gonna hate on the dude. Like if you're getting a fat bag of money from fucking Daniel Kinahan or whoever, more power to you. And it works out for you, good. I'm not hating on that. I'm just a little skeptical that he's actually going to get paid. I'm not hoping that Bud gets fucked. Like it'll be funny if he does, but I'm not like hoping and wishing for that. I'm hoping that he just kind of fucking pulled a stunt and is able to get his money. I'm not going to hate on that. Like I think it's some bullshit, but I'm not like if it's to get a fat ass bag of money, fine. He definitely ducked Spence, but if you're getting a big bag of money, whatever. I'm still skeptical he's going to get paid though, because that pay per view is going to fucking flop. And I don't know if anybody's looked at the numbers or not, but I'm not so sure that they're going to recoup their fucking overhead from that fight. BLK Prime may or may not stay in business. They're definitely going to take a loss. But as far as Bud getting paid, I hope he does. Like I said, I'm not like, I hope this motherfucker gets screwed. No, I hope he gets his money. So yeah, that happened. Lost the prop on that, but I did have Bud rounds 1 through 6 in a parlay. I'll talk about that here in a minute. But this is kind of the upcoming boxing schedule. There's some decent fights coming up, man. Not so much in December, but come January, they banging. So coming up first is the prospect, the 33-year-old heavyweight prospect, Arslanbek Makhmudov. He's facing Wallish. Now, I think that Arslanbek is a good prospect, but I'm going to kind of temper my expectations on some of these prospects because I was saying the same shit about Frank Sanchez, and he was struggling with Negron. You know what I'm saying? So this is a guy, Wallish, who every time he steps up, he gets knocked the fuck out. He got knocked out by Christian Hammer. But that's kind of what I was thinking about Carlos Takam, which is the last dude that Arslanbek fought, and he went to the cards with him. Now, Takam's the same way. Like, every time he steps up, he gets fucking sparked. Povetkin, AJ, Joe Joyce knocked him out. Like, those are good losses, but every time he takes a step up in competition, he gets fucking starched. So it's like, Arslanbek, yeah, a little, I'm not going to say like a fraud, but like, this is the one, dude. This is the one where it's like, okay, you can't knock Wallish out. He's been starched a few times, man. 3 or 4 times, to be exact. So, yeah, I'm hoping to see a knockout from him. Tank versus not Ryan Garcia, fucking Luis Garcia. Can't remember the dude's first name. He'll dust him off. Now, dude, Ajagbe Rivas, that's a fucking good fight, dude. F.A. Ajagbe versus Oscar Rivas. I don't know, dude. I haven't looked at the lines super duper close, but I'm assuming that Oscar Rivas is going to be a dog. If he's a big old dog, I might take a little flyer, take a little stab. I think FA should win, so I'm not going to go heavy on it, but dude, Oscar Rivas is not a bad fighter at all. Now he's 35. FA's younger. He's got a pretty fucking big reach advantage, but dude, Frank Sanchez is not as good of a loss as Dillian White. I'll put it like that. That's Rivas's only loss. He's definitely been in there with better fighters, and he dropped Dillian White in the 9th round. Like, he lost that fight. I remember watching that fight and live scoring it. That's when I had my old channel and I was deep into boxing. That was a close fight, dude. I mean, Dylon won it fair and square on the cards if you go round by round scoring, but dude, Rivas was closer to finishing him than the other way around. So, yeah, I'm probably probably gonna pass on it, but that's dog or pass for me as far as the betting, whatever. But yeah, then we got looking ahead, dude. January 14th, that weekend, you just can't miss with boxing, dude. Showtime got a good card. ESPN got a good card. Charlo versus Tim Tszyu is a fucking dank fight. And so is Artur Beterbiev versus Anthony Yard. Those are both really good fights. Now, I'm pretty sure January, I think I fucking miss. I think those fights are both on January 14th. January 28th, I think I was going to put another. That's supposed to be another fight up there, but anyways, man, that's kind of the outlook for the pugilism. I'm a big boxing fan. I like to bet on boxing. I did pretty good with my boxing bets this year overall. Some of them didn't hit, but like some of them I did some parlays where a couple legs were some boxing knockouts and like that leg would hit, but then the rest of the parlay would bust. So it's kind of tough to gauge that. But I did have some pretty good fucking hits this year with my boxing plays. Anyways, man, so that kind of concludes the intro segment, whatever, of the show. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Shout out to the 6 people still in the building. Hope y'all are doing great this morning, man. Jackie boy, Northern England's finest. What's up, Jack? How are you? That is Jack Attack MMA of Bet MMA fame, Bet MMA tips. Gonna be slow after this week of UFC. Yeah, you damn right. Got to cover your bases picking Bud in 6. Hey, he did it. He did it, but I got a little greedy with the Bud in 4. No, I mean for my prediction, no, but for my parlay, what I parlayed Bud was round 1 through 6. I'm gonna get to it here in a second. Survive. Hey, that's all that matters, dude. A win in the NFL, a win is a win is a win is a win is a win. They go by your record. That's how they see the playoffs. 5 seed plays the NFC South winner, pretty much a bye. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Dak threw 2 picks, but he did put a nice drive together at the end and got us the win, so I'll take it. You think Warren Buffett going to stiff him? Ride off for a rich friend of Crawford? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Yeah, now you're getting pretty deep down the rabbit hole there. May have to circle back to that, but yeah, dude, it shit's crazy, man. That was definitely a duck. I think it was a calculated duck. Like, oh, I'm gonna make it seem like, the Spence fight's gonna go through. Build it up, build it up, build it up. All this attention on me, and redirect your attention to this fuck ass. Actually, this fell through. Yeah, Spence is like, all of a sudden I'm trying to play businessman. I don't give a fuck about re-signing these fucking slave contracts with this fucking greasy tax lawyer. But all of a sudden now I want to be my own personal fucking like auditor. Like, dude, he fucking ducked. He ducked Spence. But if he gets a big bag, cool. Good for him. Hit a nice parlay. What up, Young says, hit a nice parlay. Eagles, 49ers, Chargers. That's tight, dude. Giselle sabotaged Bucks. Yeah. He played himself, dude. He could have. Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing was happening at Top Rank, though. Like, he was just taking these fucking like in-house tune-ups. He's getting money, but like, re-signing with Top Rank with Aram, you're gonna have a tough time getting the big fights because the entire fucking welterweight stable is over at PBC. All the top fighters, except for Bud, are at PBC at welterweight. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. So you talk about me, dude. You are a Bud Crawford stan boy. You are an ESPN Bud Crawford standboy. I'll be that. I'll be the PBC. You want to call me PBC standboy? Fine. Most of the fighters I like happen to be PBC fighters, but you do some fucking shilling for ESPN and Bud Crawford. I'll tell you that. Anyways, man, I'm moving on from that. So, Lobby, you can keep talking about that, but I'm going to skip over those. Now, switching gears, moving along. Let's recap UFC 282. Lobby, how'd you do at 282, player? Anything hit for you? You go all Brazilian? Were there Brazilian fighters? Eric Silva. Oh my God, did you bet Eric Silva? Oh God, so you're an Eddie Hearn shill. Oh God. Even worse. All right. Anyways. Yeah, I'll banter with you later. I don't have time for you. I don't have time for these shenanigans right now. Anyways, shout out to the 7 people in the building. We are now at the UFC 282 prediction betting recap. Lobby can keep shouting these. This fucking ESPN propaganda match room into the wind. Now, these UFC 282 was fucking sketchy. Let's just call it what it is. It was fucking sketchy. There were some good fights though. It was really the ending of the card that was fucking sketchy. The fights themselves, dude, they were pretty awesome. A lot of finishes, man. There was only a couple few that didn't end in a finish. Only a few went to the cards. We're gonna go through fight by fight. I'm gonna go through as quickly as possible, and then get to UFC Vegas 66. Now, what I'm gonna do is go through the fights, tell you how to do with my picks and my bets simultaneously. So let me go ahead and throw this disclaimer out for anyone that's new. It's watching this. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's not gambling or financial advice. If you decide to tail anything that I say, you're doing so at your own risk. Please bet responsibly and call 1-800-GAMBLER if you're having a problem doing so. There ain't nothing shameful about it. Just get the help you need. Now, prediction betting recap for UFC 282. Cameron Simon weathers the storm, and it was a storm, dude. Steve Kozlov came on pretty strong in the first round. He kind of gassed in the second, and then Simon just like, it's just a brain fart, dude. Like, when he said that he didn't intentionally mean to knee him, like, dude, you did. You just weren't thinking. Like, it's the middle of a fight. I'm sure he's just going on instinct. They need to change that rule, man. Because it's like, it's right there. And all the people that say this bullshit about, oh, dude, no, MMA is like a real fight. It's a real fight, bro. Like, boxing, it's not real. It's fucking all these rules, bro. Yeah, that's a gay-ass rule. In a real fight, anyone's taking that knee. You're kneeing that motherfucker right in the face. So, yeah, they need to change that. It's like, it makes it an unnatural position. An unrealistic, unnatural position. But it was clearly fucking illegal. He definitely deserved to have a point taken. Dude, honestly, I thought Kozlov was about to fucking take the easy way out. It was not looking good. The tide was turning for Simon for sure. Credit to Steven Kozlov for not taking the DQ, because he definitely could have got it. That was a hard knee, super duper, incredibly illegal. Now, credit to Cameron Simon for weathering that storm, coming back, and really just stepping on the gas in the third round. I mean, I think he knew he kind of had to with the point deduction. I thought Kozlow won the first round. Yes, Simon won the second, but with the point deduction, that makes it a draw round. So he needed a strong round or finish. He got the finish. And yeah, it was good shit from Cameron Simon, man. I like what I saw in his, it's for a debuting fighter, not bad, man. No Brazil. I had no action. Lucky State Abdalcha. Nice. TJ Brown prayer. Plenty of time after next week. Yeah. Yeah, man. It was like Simon had a lot of hype on him, dude. And I don't remember what the money line on him was. I stayed away from that fight, but Magomed was plus 440 live after round 2 or 3. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that fight, dude. I got plenty to say about the co-main and the main event, but you bet big on Patty. Nice. Boom. What up, player? Shout out to the motherfucking general, dude. My homie. Alex motherfucking Ramirez. That's my dude, man. The general has returned. Damn good to see you back, my dude. I know. I know, man. You better face. You'll never be Aljo like that. You'll never be Aljo making those kind of decisions with your life. Definitely, dude. Draw? Yeah, methinks not. Methinks not. Yeah, dude. Yeah, all is fucking right with the world now, boys. It's a party now, boys. Yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. Cheers, General. How are you? Shout out to the whole Texas, man. Texas in the building strong. Just missing the homie ear. That's the crew right there, man. That's the Tejas crew. Yes, indeed. So we'll move on to the next fight. Downtown TJ Brown, Little Rock's finest. Out grapples and arm triangles, the tough, dangerous Eric Silva. Yeah, it was a pretty damn good performance from TJ Brown, dude. I had him, I can't remember who I scored the first round for. I definitely scored the second round for TJ Brown. And again, man, third round. Pretty sure it was the third round. I don't have the schedule up in front of me right now, but yeah, dude. Credit to TJ Brown for going for the finish when he was up on the cards. It was a nasty arm triangle, dude. I've seen people pull off these arm triangles where they don't get their body completely off to the side, but he did it like, dude, I don't know shit about jiu-jitsu, and I know that that's fucking textbook. Where you get your body off to the opposite side, so it puts the maximum amount of pressure down on the guy's neck. It was a nasty arm triangle. It's fucking sick. So yeah, credit to TJ Brown. Eric Silva's a good, dangerous fighter. I know he's like, his record isn't like super awesome in the UFC, but yeah, good shit from TJ. The chat. Nice, dude. That's what's up. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. It was fucking ridiculous. I don't know if like we'll ever get to the bottom of it, and I'll talk about why, but yeah, that was just absurd. Damn. Damn, dude. Yeah. Yeah, TJ Brown, man, TJ Brown low key putting together a nice little record. He kind of flies under the radar. He's not like, that's his first finish, right? His first either submission or knockout, right, in the UFC. But yeah, he's got some wins over some decent low level competition. But yeah, that fucking, yeah, I'm with you, General. Draw, Magomed Yan, unreal. Unfucking real. So the line and everyone being on Silva caught attention. Yeah, he did. He did. I don't like the way TJ Brown responds to big punches, but yeah, I mean, Eric Silva does hit pretty hard, and he ate him. He definitely ate him. Now, as the level of competition gets higher, I don't know. I think I'll just have to tape study, but TJ Brown is pretty well rounded. I would say he's a pretty damn well rounded fighter. Got pretty good boxing, good wrestling. He's got good jujitsu. I don't know if I'll call him like an elite grappler, but I'm thinking that black belt is more legit than not legit. He's definitely got good grappling skills. So we'll see what happens with him moving forward. But I will move forward. This was the early prelim headliner. Man, I mean, that's what it was. Dude broke him, man. Hernandez had a great first round. Definitely scored the first round 10 for Alex Hernandez. Billy Q just does what he does. His greatest asset, his greatest weapon is his cardio. He weaponized the fuck out of it and just drowned Hernandez. Like we've seen this before. It happened with Cowboy, where like Hernandez comes out guns blazing, can't get it done in the first, and just kind of falls off, dude. And with someone like Quarantillo that just won't stop and has good striking, yeah, good shit from Billy Q. I don't know if I'm gonna ever learn my lesson to stop fading this dude. Billy Quarantillo is someone I just cannot pick right. That's not true. I did pick Shane Burgos to beat him, so I can do okay when he loses, but it doesn't happen that often. So I'm just not that great when it comes to Billy Q fights, and I'm just going to stop betting on them because I did have a tiny little sliver of a flyer on the Hernandez by KO prop. Just stupid bet in hindsight, but I didn't put much on it. So shout out to Billy Q. Another dude that I need to learn to fucking stop fading. Yeah, awesome performance from Billy Q, standing TKO in the second round. Yeah, beat the shit out of Hernandez, dude. Fucked his face up. Face was all fucking slashed up, and yeah, Billy Q was nasty in that fight. Next fight, dude. This was one of the crazier finishes. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in detail here in a minute because I'm going to give out some fighter appreciation awards. But the finishing sequence for this knockout was so fucking clean. It was like it was choreographed in a fucking action movie. You ever see like I'm talking about like a good action movie where like the fight scene is realistic and well choreographed, but not too choreographed where it's like it looks natural, but it's still like they're doing kind of kind of complex offense and defensive kind of sequences. It looked like that shit. I'm going to go into a little more detail, but it was such a clean, nasty finish from Chris Curtis. Shout out to the action man. Fed me crow once again. Like, dude feeds me crow like it's his fucking job. Unfucking real. Dude, I've got to learn to stop fading Chris Curtis. Unfucking real the amount of crow the dude feeds me. So, yeah, I'll put this. I guess I'll make this is more appropriate. So next fight, yes, sweet knockout from Chris Curtis. Another sweet knockout from Evan Shabazian. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. That's right, we got 10, double digits. Shout out to you boys and girls and whatever else we got in here, man. Shout out to y'all. Hope you're having a good day. Good. I'm going to say it was a pretty damn good performance from Edmund Shabazian. Great performance. I mean, it's Belcha, so, you know, what can you say about that? But it was a good performance. Edmund had, I'm trying to remember the last time he fought before that. I feel like he had been out for a little while. But it was definitely a good reminder like, okay, this kid's legit. Dude's only 25 still. That's pretty crazy, man. It feels like he should be a little older than that. But yeah, only 25 is now with Extreme Couture. I think that's a great move for him. Get away from fucking Tarverdian, the bad Edmund. So yeah, good Edmund takes care of business. Another sweet knockout, man. That knee that he hit Dalcha with was nasty. Again, I'm gonna expand and espouse on that a little more when I give out these awards. But yeah, sweet fucking knockout, dude. Next fight. This is the one, baby. This was the fucking one. I definitely had some action on this fight. I am a rookie gambler. This is the first year I've ever bet on UFC fights. I don't bet big. Some people would say that I'm just tossing peanuts around, but me, this is my fucking sandwich money, dude. This is my fucking my free Jersey Mike's money. And I take it very seriously. You understand? And I'm telling you that because with Jairzinho Rosenstrike, I laid the most sandwich money that I'd ever laid down, dude. The most peanuts, just the biggest pile of shekels that I could put together. I gathered it all up and I put it on one fighter. I used my fucking free FanDuel bet, the entire fucking thing. What they do is they give it to you in like it's like eight $25 free bets. But you can put it all on one. I just said fuck it. I put the whole $200 bet down on the fucking Rosenstrike money line. And boy, did it return. The comeback came back, boys. The whole damn thing. The whole kit and caboodle. Give me that shit right back in 23 fucking seconds, dude. This was the easiest pick on the card. This was the easiest bet I've ever made in my whole fucking life. It's the most I've ever won on one single fighter. It was just a no fucking brainer, dude. There was a couple fights on this card where it was a levels situation. Like, you're not on this level, and it's just going to show in the fight immediately, dude. I was on Rosenstrike immediately. I knew I was going to play Rosenstrike some way, somehow. When I signed up for FanDuel and got that free bet, it was just not, it was like the clouds just opened, an array of sunshine just came down and said, no, this is what you need to do. Universe speaking to me, and I listened. And with that one play, that one bet, my night was made. I was in the green, couldn't lose, could only win more. But yeah, that shit was tight. I was elated, dude. I pissed my wife off, honestly, because her friend was in town and had just gone to sleep. So like I was like trying to keep my voice down and stuff. So like I couldn't like shout. So like I was trying to be quiet. So I grabbed her arm. I was like, yes, dude. Like that, you know? And she was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. She was not happy, but I was. She was happy, but yeah. General says he took Curtis, had Buckley. Taking notes to fade in the next fight. Went back and saw his last fight. Did the right thing. Taking Curtis. Nice, dude. Yep. Yeah, he fed me crow. War Curtis. Buckley did better than expected, but threw himself out. Yeah, he did look. I think Buckley won the first round. And he was looking good in the second. Like he was throwing these nice combos, and Curtis would just put the high guard up. And so he would partially block them. But some of them were getting through. Like if that kept up, I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. But man, Curtis found the kill shot, man. He's got a lot of power. Yeah, Edmund, dude. Yeah, dude. Seen that 10 twice. 10 jumped down to 7 and went back up to 10 again. So shout out to y'all, dude. Know what you think of Rosas. Give him Randy Costa. Yeah, I don't mind that. Chris Doofus. Yeah, dude. Wait, yeah, man. Sorry, Wong. I know it's a Philly dude, but yep, Rosen damn struck his ass. Yeah, I think the Dawkins brother show is over. The Dawkins brother experiment is over. It was fun while it lasted. They took care of some jobbers, but as the competition racked up, you saw what happened, man. Like, yeah. The writing's on the wall. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, Wong. Hey, man, I learned from the best, dude. I learned from watching y'all. All my online buddies are like experienced, like sharp handicappers. So it helps, dude. It helps being in good company. I learned any bet big or small still brings out the same intense feeling, the same feeling whether you win or lose, no matter how big or small. Bet small, win big. Exactly, dude. That has been my strategy. And I'd like, yeah, if it won't a free bet, would I have ever put that much money on Rosenstrike? Probably not. But it just felt right. It felt right. I was like, no, there is no way that a Chris Dawkins is going to lose to a Jairzinho Rosenstrike. That was a levels fight. You look at Rosenstrike's losses, it is only to the like top 5. That ain't Chris Dawkins. Well, top 10 if you count Volkov. But still, dude. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, we eating. Bobo. We eating good, dude. We eating Jersey Mike's all week, son. Again, like, it's like, yeah, it felt like that, dude. Was I fucking worried? Yes, I was. Is it obnoxious to ask yourself questions and then answer them? Yes, it is, but I'm going to do it. Seriously, though, like, I did feel that, like, oh, dude, maybe Dawkins, like, grapples him. Rosenstrike has kind of, like, you know, he can get taken down, but it's like, nah, dude, he ain't no fucking wrestler like Curtis Blades. Curtis Blades is the best wrestler in the fucking division. But, yeah, that was an easy pick, easy bet. Made my night. Made my fucking night, dude. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we eating. I'm eating Jersey Mike's right now. Nah, I wish I was. When this fucking shit comes through, when my PayPal comes through, when they sock it to my fucking PayPal, I need to check that shit, actually. I know it takes a couple days, but yeah. Yeah. Eating Jersey Mike's. But yeah, man. You just in time funny, man. 11 people in the building. Y'all like that shit? So, yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I hope y'all having a good day. Now, we'll move along. Raul Rosas Jr. smokes and rear naked chokes Jay Perry. Was it a rear naked choke or was it a neck crank? It kind of looked like he just broke his neck. You know what? I'm half joking, but I'm kind of being serious too. Like, was that technically a rear naked choke? I need the jiu-jitsu heads to let me know on that one. In any case, he fucking choked him. Made Jay Perrin tap. It was good to see them bury the hatchet. You know, Perrin had definitely done some trash talking. That was actually pretty funny, man. Their fucking their little dust up at the weigh-ins was pretty funny. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. You're a pussy, bro. And you're 0-2. Shut the fuck up. That shit was funny, man. man, Howell Rosas Jr. definitely. Now I know Jay Perrin is now 0-3, so I do want to see him against some better competition. But dude, he looked okay on the feet. He he ate a couple shots from Perrin, but he didn't look like a complete fish out of water. Like I think he's going to be able to strike well enough to get them thinking about it and then hit these fucking reactive takedowns. Man, he's a good grappler. That fucking I think it was a single leg where he just like fucking just picked him up right off the ground and slammed him. It looked like I couldn't tell if Perrin grabbed the fence. He might have just put his hand against the fence, but he got the takedown anyway. And dude, it was pretty fucking systematic, man. Like took him down, then moved around to his back, then a fucking mat return, then then he just takes the back, flattens him out, little smeesh, smeesh, soften him up, choke him out. God damn, right from. So yeah, kid is a hell of a talent. Hell of a talent. Fucking 18 years old, dude. So yeah, I mean, very interested to see who they give him next. I don't know. What do y'all think about Jackie Boy? Not asking for an answer right now, but we'll be curious to know what you think about that one. And what's up with that aftermatch, dude? I haven't seen an aftermatch in a while. See if I can guilt trip Jackie Boy into giving us another aftermatch. No, I'm just playing, man. But yeah, Jack is pretty sharp with the future matchmaking. And I swear that fucking Shelby and Maynard be listening to Jack's shit and then use that to make the fights. In any case, shout out to Jackie Boy. Yeah, it's been a nice little active stream, dude. We had 11 people in here at one point. Once. Yeah, liking the traffic today. So we'll move on. That was the prelim headliner. Now, I don't mind eating crow on this one because this was a damn good fight and a damn good performance by the winner against a good fucking fighter. This should have been co-main. And now tell me, I said this before, but especially after what fucking happened in the actual co-main, tell me this shouldn't have been fucking co-main, dude. Tell me that shouldn't have been flipped and fucking Mushroom Lizard and Gordon shouldn't have been the opener and this one right here shouldn't have been the fucking co-main event. Because it should have been. This was a fucking dank fight. These are both really good fighters. And man, was that a fucking dude. Ilia Topuria is a good fucking fighter, man. Bryce Mitchell is undefeated. He's tough as fuck. That was a good ass fight, dude. That was a really fucking good fight. Back and forth. At one point, dude, it looked like Topuria was kind of fading and Mitchell was fucking putting it on him. But Topuria just bit down on his mouthpiece and just fucking cracked Bryce, dude. He hurt Mitchell a couple times. I think he dropped him twice, but the second time it was like that was the beginning of the end. I need to go back and watch that fight. I watched some highlights yesterday, but I need to watch the fight in its entirety. But I remember just like I had a bet on Mitchell, so I lost that one and I got to eat crow because I obviously picked him too. But I don't mind. I don't know, dude. I'm a rookie gambler. I know I'm new at this, but like I've been around handicappers for a while because I've been doing predictions for a few years now. But I've never liked that the mentality of, oh, this was a good bet, but such and such happened. Da, 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 da. Like I just don't like calling bets that don't hit good bets. There's just something that's always rubbed me wrong about that. Again, maybe it's me just being fucking, ignorant and a noob and, oh, you don't understand the nuances of betting. And I don't know, man. I just like, yeah, I want to say it was a good bet. And like, I didn't mind I knew Mitchell would fight for my money, but it's like also like I'm not gonna fucking make the same mistake again. I'm not gonna overcorrect, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll do that same shit again. Like, I don't know, man. It probably should have just passed. But hey man, shout out to Ilya Taporia. Bryce Mitchell's a tough fucking dude. And he cracked that fucking chin. So yeah, Taporia. I had faded Taporia in this fight because I was like, oh, Jai Herbert's a jobber, fucking hurt him real bad, even though Jai Herbert's a good striker and was coming down a weight class. I this said the same thing about his other like it's like okay, Ryan Hall's a fucking fraud. Zalal, another fraud, like Yusuf, So you could be beating guys like Yusuf Zalal and Ryan Hall, who I think kind of got exposed, and Jai Herbert. So that's why, like, I don't know, I kind of got bamboozled a little bit by the. I mean, they're both undefeated, but Mitchell had fought the high level competition, and that's kind of why I went with him. But hey, dude, credit to Taporia. He fucking stuffed some crow up in my mouth. So yeah, man, damn good fight. Damn good fight. Very interested to see who they give Taporia next. But yeah, lost my sandwich money on that one, but it happens, man. Dude, two fucking bangers in a row. There were some really good fights on the main card. Even though the co-main and the main event ended up being a bunch of fucking Mookie Duke, like it ended up being some bullshit. The other fights on the main card were really fucking dank. This was a sweet fight. And that's kind of how I feel about it. Dricus won the first round. Till came back and pretty clearly won the second to me and was looking like the tide was turning. And I did have a fucking play on the booger eater, but it just won't meant to be. And it's just like, I don't know when I'm going to learn, dude. I don't know when I'm going to fucking learn my lesson, but this is how I feel. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't get away with it. Fuck, dude. Till's a good striker, man. But where I say he outsmarted him is that was high fight IQ from Dricus. He saw that it wasn't going well for him on the feet. That Till could match him on the feet and was landing. I mean, Till was kind of lighting him up in the second round, which is why I picked and bet Till, because it was some of the same shit that I've seen from all these other jobbers, honestly, that he's been beating. But I can't do the reverse engineering after that shit. I can't go back and be like, oh well, see Till. I'm not gonna like use that to shit on Dricus now. Like I'm not gonna walk it back and be like, oh well, Till, dude, he's fucking washed. He sucks. Like, nah, Till's a good striker, man, and usually only loses to fucking good fighters. So I think it's more just Dricus, like, hey, he's legit, man. He's got this good combination of power and can go to the grappling when he needs to. Like, yeah, he didn't have to be Derek Brunson level wrestling to fucking take down Darren Till and fucking choke him. And like Till is just this, here come the same fucking demons, the same fucking like things that have plagued him. It's like, here it comes again, man. But yeah, shout out to Duplessis. This was a good fight, man. It went all through. It went into the third round. Dricus switched the fucking style up. He switched up the game plan. So yeah, that was very high IQ, big brain guy, Dricus. Shout out to him, man. Feed me crow again. Don't know, just the amount of crow that I've had to eat from the combination of Billy Quarantillo, Dricus Duplessis, and Chris Curtis is fucking unreal. Unfucking real. He can't keep getting away with it. Can he? Can he, boys? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. But I do know that I lost my goddamn sandwich money. Dude, I was feeling when that fucking Biggie Boy bet hit and I cleared, like, got into the green. I was thinking, I was so optimistic, dude. I was like, dude, all of these bets are gonna hit, dude. I'm gonna sweet, dude. Nah. So that didn't work out, but that was a sweet ass fight. Shout out to Dricus Duplessis. The chat is lit the fuck up. There's 11 people in here. There were 12 people in here a second ago. So let me jump in this chat and see who we got up in here. Who we got up in this jank. What up, ear? What up, player? Texas in the building strong, dude. What up, Miles? Says Patty was the real robbery. You're the real robbery. No, I'm just playing. Good to see you, Miles. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, dude, yeah, for sure. I'm absolutely gonna circle back to that. Let's see who we got in the homies, man. Homies in the building strong. Big boys. The owner of Mother Cell. A senior officer in the Arkandome, man. Arkandome in here strong, dude. 13 people in the and their goddamn Wi-Fi. That fucking figures done it. But yeah, guys, go. Howdy. Howdy, Pard 14. Can we get 15? King of the draw. You better believe it. Yeah, man, it's getting pretty conspiratorial. I know, dude. I'm fucking brazen. I'm a brazen fucking loudmouth. But you know what? I'm never gonna change. So I hope Billy Q sees this. I hope he enjoys, watching my fucking dumbass eat crow and fading him and calling him a jobber, and it's just like, can kick back and just like, you fucking idiot. Who's the jobber now? 2 cents, you fucking dummy. But yeah, man. 14 people in the build, man. That's fucking tight. Hope y'all are doing good. Let's move on to the next fight. Man. I tell you what, dude, I'm about to give out these fighter appreciation awards, but it was tough, man. It was tough to like go through them and kind of pick out what the best performances were, what the best fights were. A lot of them, it's like, okay, you could give this one fight of the night, but it was really like, okay, was this one dude having a good performance, or like both of them, or what? But this one, man, this was a fucking good fight. It was looking like Alex Morono was about to win a pretty clear 30-27. You could have given the second round to Ponzi, but Morono clearly won the first round. This was such a sweet fight, such a sweet knockout from Ponzinibbio, dude. Did I not fucking put this up? Damn it. God damn it. I had this fucking perfect picture. I took this perfect screenshot of Alex Morono's face, and I'm kicking myself for not fucking uploading it onto this. Dude, that was an involuntary reaction from blunt force trauma. Like, the brain does weird things when it gets rocked. Like, we've seen some very strange involuntary reactions from dudes getting knocked the fuck out. But this was like, it wasn't even a knockout, dude. He like the right side of his face seized up. Or maybe it was the left side. Ponzinibbio cracked him on the jaw and his fucking face seized up. And then he fucking hit him again on the ear and he fucking went down, and it was over after that. I mean, you could say it was an early stoppage, but Morono was done. And Ponzinibbio, that is not the kind of dude that you want to let a fucking like dude that's having a mini seizure. You don't want to leave him at the hands of a surging fucking Santiago Ponzinibbio just raining down fucking destruction on you. Like, that's not, you're kind of being, that's kind of irresponsible reffing. So yeah, maybe a little bit early, but good stoppage. Very good stoppage. What a comeback, dude. What a comeback from Ponzi. He kind of slowed, he kind of fought smart, dude. He didn't get crazy in the first round. He invested a lot in the body. Jab to the body. He was throwing crosses to the body. He put in a lot of body work, dude. Just every so often, just poof, just popping Morono in the breadbasket. And it added up, dude. By the third round, Morono got tired. He could no longer fucking do the electric slide, as the homie Noah likes to say. He couldn't keep sliding around on the because what he would do, he would skirt along the outside. He would like shuffle along the outside of the octagon, but then he would keep like engaging with. He would like keep coming back to the center and like engaging with Ponzinibbio in boxing range, like right in the middle of the octagon, and that's what got him hurt, man. He kept like you could hear safe Salad screaming like, "Come on, Alex! Like stop! Like stay fucking disciplined!" And he just like. It's not that he wouldn't listen, but it's just like I don't know, man. I think Ponzi, that body work fucking slowed him down, dude, and kind of left him a sitting duck by the end of the third round. And hey, shout out to, I forgot to shout this dude out earlier. Shout out to Johnny K Picks and shout out to Range from Capper Comparison Picks. I was in Range's chat Friday night. So yeah, make sure y'all check out the that recap show on Capper Comparison Picks. But Range and Johnny K had a great show. They were in there. We're talking about the Till Dricus fight, and I was joking around. I was like, Johnny, dude, like you better shout me out if Till beats Dricus. So I got to shout out Johnny K. He was on Dricus. I was definitely running my mouth about Till, so I got to eat a little bit of extra crow there. But yeah, man, shout out to Range and Johnny K. And yeah, dude, they put on a good show Friday. So yeah, but we were talking about this fight as well. I did bring that up for a reason. We're talking about this fight, and everyone was kind of on the same page. Like Morono with a full camp. Now think about that. Like Morono with a little extra cardio, a little bit more prepared for Ponzinibbio. He probably wins that fight. He was winning the fight, I think. I had him up 2 rounds. The second round, you could have maybe given to Ponzi, but I still had Morono winning it. Because, dude, and hey, he was winning the third, too. He dropped Ponzinibbio, or he hurt Ponzinibbio badly twice in the third round. And then Ponzi just fucking cracked him. So, yeah, sweet fucking fight. It was a little too much on short notice. Ponzinibbio had a full camp preparing for Lawler, and he didn't have to cut the extra weight. I think that was a little bit, Morono bit off a little bit more than he could chew. But hey, it made for a fucking pimp tight ass fight, dude. Let's get to the controversy, boys. Let's get to this fucking controversy. I know what everyone came to talk about. I went back and watched these fights, and I feel the same way that a lot of you do. But let me just catch up real quick, and then we'll dig into the meat and potatoes of this stream here. I know. I kid too. Yeah, he rebooted him. Early but good. Yeah, because it's like what Noah said. He doesn't stop, man. Dude, I'm not trying to be funny, but yes, that was an involuntary reaction from blunt force trauma. Like that was a brain thing. That was like a brain injury. Joke. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get the joke. Now I get this joke. Yeah, it's like, dude, that sucks. Yeah, credit to Morono for stepping down short notice. He fought well. He almost had Ponzi out of there a couple times, but it's like, damn, dude. I do too, man. And I'm gonna shout these guys out again. I gotta do these. Dude, I don't blame you, man. He fought for your money. If you bet him, like, dude, that's tough, man. That's fucking tough because he did fight for your money. He did almost get Ponzinibbio out of there. Fuck, man. I kind of feeling like my Kevin Holland bet last week. Like, fuck, man. Holland almost had a Wonder Boy out of there, dude. But nah, I want it to be. And Morono was a lot closer to winning that on a couple occasions. But shit happens, man. So now 11 people in the building. Shout out to y'all. Here we go. This is the crux of what everyone forget that. I don't know what I was trying to say. Let me start over. This is the source of the controversy. Well, about half of it. But this is what most people are up in arms about. Let's talk about it. Jared Gordon got robbed. The Mushroom Lizard pulled a fast one. This is why I did not bet on Gordon. Now, I did bet on Patty, but it was in the dumbest way possible. And because of my fucking dumb type of bet that I made, it fucking killed what would have otherwise been a perfect parlay. Now that fucking sucks. I've had parlays bust where it's like it was dead on arrival, like had no chance. But this one was actually smart, except for the fucking Mushroom Lizard. Fucking Sausage Boy kills my parlay. Jared Gordon did. Credit to Jared Gordon for not only surviving 3 rounds, but winning the fucking fight. Now, let me say this. Let me put a little caveat on that. I think it was a pretty close fight. I think Gordon edged the first round. I think he edged the third. And so I scored it 29-28 for Jared Gordon. But, dude, you just gotta realize at this point, man, you are fucking asking for it betting against these superstars. I fucking learned my lesson from Piotr Jan and Sean O'Malley. That one still stings. I had 2 parlays. One of them was a 5-legger that Bilal Muhammad was on when he fucking knocked out Sean Brady. And Jan was the last leg and it was waiting to cash. And I had a fucking a Jan, I think that was the same weekend as Jake Paul. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Jan and Jake Paul waiting to cash. So yeah, you can't you bet against these fucking UFC superstars at your own fucking risk. The narrative is through the roof on these guys. I knew, and we talked about it. We were talking about this on Friday. If it was close on the cards, this was what was going to happen. We pretty much knew this was going to happen. Whether we all want to admit it now or not, because I think we talked about it. I think we touched on this. If it went to the cards, because I said it about Till Drekus too. Like Drekus, they're pushing Drekus. Like if it's close and it goes to the cards, it's going to Duplicity. This was, I think that Jared Gordon pretty clearly won, but it wasn't so dominant that they couldn't pull some bullshit like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, do I think this is absolutely the most disgusting robbery in history? No, because in the 3rd round, it was a lot of Jared Gordon just holding him against the fence. So yes, I scored the fight for Jared Gordon. I thought he won the fight. I thought he got robbed. But like, is it the most egregious robbery I've ever seen? No, it didn't really surprise me at all. It surprised me 0 fucking percent out of 100. That's why I didn't bet Gordon. But of course, my dumbass bet Lizard inside the distance, and there goes. So that's probably karma, right? That was got greedy. Shouldn't have faded Gordon that much. That's what I get. But I didn't like the money line, and I thought I was being real slick. Like, oh yeah. Now that kind of segues perfectly into the next one, because this, having Magomed on there, it would have either been a push or it might have fucking cashed. Shout out to what's his name? Angelo on We Want Picks. I was watching one of his videos. It was the recap of the main event. And he said that they actually honored the Ankalaev bet. Like that leg went through. I don't know if they did that with people that bet Jan too, and they honored the Jan bet, I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that at least if I hadn't bet the Lizard, that the two legs would have at least cashed and they would have adjusted the odds and just voided the Magomed leg, or they might have fucking pushed it through and honored it. I don't know. It doesn't matter because the Lizard fucked it. But who knows? Now, if fucking bookies are honoring Ankalaev bets, what does that fucking tell you? This was more egregious than Patty Gordon. You can bullshit your way to Patty maybe winning that. Jan did not win that fight. There's no way that Jan won that fight. And it wasn't a fucking draw either. If you think that Jan Blachowicz won the first round of that fight, you are out of your motherfucking mind. Honestly, when I watched it the first time, I had it 49-45. I had Magomed winning every round but the second, and I had the fifth at 10-8. Now, I went back and rewatched it, and I've slightly adjusted that. The third round was close, dude. Jan did not win the first round, though. What did he do to win the first round? Magomed won the first round, but they both landed some decent punches. Magomed landed more of them. He landed way more body kicks than Jan landed leg kicks. That was a pretty clear first round for Ankalaev. And people talking about this fight are like, oh, well, see, the reason it's a draw because Jan won the first. It's just this lazy, like, regurgitation of, oh, you're like, so you're really siding with these fuck-ass judges that you bitch about every single fucking week, but now because it fits your narrative, oh, no, well, see, that's how, because Jan won the first 2 rounds because the judges said so. Okay, the judges, okay. That was, now, what I don't know is cui bono. Who benefits? Who benefited from that? If the bookies are honoring the Ankalaev bets, and I don't know what the fuck else is going on, who, usually with something like this, and it's really sketchy, you can kind of point to, like, you can kind of follow the money a little bit and be like, oh, Vegas cleaned up on this one from either busted parlays or a lot of people betting the underdog or something. But with something like that where it's a draw and like some bookies are like giving you either voiding it or giving you your money back, like, I don't know, dude. I'm too ignorant to parse that out myself, but that was fucked. That was completely fucked. That was, Jan admitted that he lost. And bookies are honoring Ankalaev bets. What does that fucking tell you? And how is the 5th round not a 10-8? I had it 48-46 Ankalaev on the rewatch. I gave the second and the third rounds to Jan, and I gave Magomed a 10-8 in the 5th. How do you score the first round for Jan? What kind of fucking yellow crack rocks are you smoking? How fucking drunk are you in the morning time, baby? Do you are for the score to fight for Jan? That's a no, you're drinking for the morning time. That's a no good. That's crazy talk, dude. I don't know, man. And now that is just, it's so greasy too, because like y'all were saying with the Glover thing, that was just, Dana's such a fucking scumbag. He will give his fucking 2 cents on every single thing that happens if he agrees with it or if he feels passionately about it. With this, you could tell he's just like, oh, well, well, how'd you score it, Dana? I don't know. I stopped watching it. You fucking scumbag. He's such a greaseball. I don't know. Oh, dude. What a fucking douche. That was ridiculous. So he literally just made on the spot, Mr. Oh, I don't make. He would get so indignant about people even suggesting title fights or matchups? Just an innocent question. So, what are you thinking after this? Who do you think is next for? Well, guys know I don't make title fights the night of. But now, now that you got your little fucking panties in a bunch because Magomed wasn't happy with getting robbed, and that dude, if that's what it was, if it's literally Ankalaev just being like, this should be my belt. Where's my fucking belt? I won that fight. Jan just said I won the fucking fight. How are these fuck ass judges scoring that a draw? What is going on? Because he didn't bend over and take it up the pooper like fucking Patty with two T's, like fucking Patty mayonnaise, Patty with Dana's mayonnaise, because he didn't pull a fucking shill job like that. Now it's, well, he probably didn't even deserve this to begin with. We'll just make Hill Glover in Brazil. Fucking douchebag. He's such a piece of shit. Unbelievable, man. That shit, boys, that there, Chip Diamond. Unfucking real. Oh, and another thing. Everyone is up in arms about Patty Jared Gordon, and one of the first things they point to is the media score thing. Go look at the media scores for this motherfucker. There are more people scoring it 49-46 than are scoring it 48-47 Jan. So saying that Jan, that's so lazy, just being like, oh, well, Jan won the first three and Magomed 10-8 in the fifth, so that's the draw. You're parroting the score, a fuck-ass scorecard from a judge that y'all criticize every single fucking, almost every single card. Oh, yeah, go look at the media scores for this one. See how many people scored it for Jan, and see how many people had it fucking 4-1 for Ankalaev. There's more of those than Jan scores. This was a fucking robbery. This was more egregious than Patty Pimblett, Jared Gordon. I will stand on that fucking square from now until the end of fucking time. This was so ridiculous. I love Jan Blachowicz. I have all the respect in the world for Jan admitting that he lost that. I can't tell you the respect I have for that dude. Fuck Dana White. Dude, exactly. Tell him, Noah. We all said it. That's why I was like, dude, and I shouldn't have bet Lizard inside the distance, but there was no way I was going to bet on Gordon. Not after that Jan bullshit. Not after Piotr Jan, Sean O'Malley. When I got fucking hosed. Nah, man. I won't let that happen. Moyes is going with the 27 sprays. He's saying that Patty was so inundated with fucking the pheromones, man. The pheromones got him. I tend to agree, dude. I tend to agree. I think that, I mean, dude, you can't. It's not that Jared Gordon is a bum, but it's like, dude, that was a setup for you to win, and you have to skate by with a robbery. Who are they going to fucking give him now? Who are they going to give him now that he's going to smoke? Exactly. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. I thought that Magomed Jan was more disgusting than this. I don't really see how Jan won that fight. When Jan's saying that he lost, I don't know, dude. Here says he gave Patty the second and the third. I don't hate that I get. I don't hate having Patty edging it out. Not a whole lot happened. Not a whole hell of a lot happened. Boys. That's funny, dude. Dana said Gordon was looking good, but he shouldn't have taken the third round off and actually fought. I thought Patty lost. Now, see, the third, Gordon didn't do much. Patty didn't do a whole lot either, but I don't know. I knew if it went to the cards that Gordon wasn't going to win. The unanimous, yeah, maybe that's a little sketchy. I thought that Gordon won, though. I thought Gordon won the fight. Yeah. I think that Chris Lee had the only correct scorecard, and I hate Chris Lee. That was such bullshit. I mean, I do agree with that. I agree. I think I have scored that for certain fighters though. Like we're in a round where not a whole lot happens. I don't know, man. You can't use the 10-point must from boxing to score MMA. You need a comprehensive scoring system, and there's no consistency with it. Exactly, dude. When are they? How can you have a 10-7 where they barely give out 10-8s? When are they going to give out a 10-7? I feel like a fight will be stopped before they give out a 10-7. If you're taking the punishment needed to get you a 10-8, how can you go from that to a 10-7 amount of punishment and not have the fight get stopped? That's what I want to know. Had 1 and 2 for Jan, 3 close, 4 and 5. I don't see how you can score the first for Jan. Okay, now here we go. Jan was minus 115 after round 1, so it wasn't the judges. The money was on Jan after round 1, suggesting he won. He didn't win the first round, though. What y'all, somebody tell me what Jan did to win the first round. Somebody tell me what Jan did. What did Jan do in the first round? Hey, appreciate you stopping through. Hey, everyone, check out Ear's latest video. Make sure you subscribe to Labyrinth UFC Breakdown. Check out my dude. How is Saul still a judge? How are these judges not replaced? Okay. What's up, Anon? Yeah, we're going to get to that right fucking now. Hold judges accountable. I agree. I agree. Biggest fucking bullshit. Number one bullshit. This is number one bullshit. Ain't draw my ass. Again, what? Somebody watch that first round and tell me what Jan Blachowicz did to win that one. And I want to know, I really want to know what's happening with Jan Blachowicz bets. Like, shout out to my dude, Aaron the dog. Aaron, if you listen to this back, are they honoring that bet? Are they voiding it? What's happening? Because I know that dude Angelo said that they cashed the Magomed bet. Like, they honored that and pushed it through. So I don't know what that means as far as who, like I said, cui bono, who benefited from that. I don't know. Did the bookies, are they going to fuck some people and that's how they're going to make their back on that? I don't know. Just asking the questions. Yeah, and Ankalaev's body kicks and punches were more powerful. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's ridiculous. So if you want to put your tinfoil hats on, boys, if you want to get conspiratorial, now's the fucking time. All bets should be voided. I bet ain't gonna parlay on FanDuel and BK both graded as draw. Okay, so they voided that leg and readjusted it for you. Right on. So, okay. Let me just do this, and then we'll put our tinfoil hats on. Just to recap, my Jersey Mike's action. This was a winning night for me. The Biggie Boy bet, my free bet cleared, and yeah, I was in the green in 23 seconds. It was so fucking sweet. So yeah, I bet 2 units. A sandwich is a unit. A unit for me is $10. Don't fucking unit shame me. It's just my fucking sandwich money, dude. And your boy eating some free Jersey Mike's. Believe that shit. So yeah, 2 units wagered for a 10.7 unit total payout, making it 8.7 sandwiches that I can now eat. And eat them I will. So yeah, it was a good winning weekend. And that brings your boy, rookie gambler, grease my 2 cents, to just under 500 for the year. Just a little something, something. A little sandwich money to put in my pocket, boys. A little walking around money. You know. With that, let me now do something. Now, I was giving out the TC bonuses. They're worth nothing, of course. But what I want to call it something different now, because I want to make something clear. I talk a lot of shit. I definitely run my mouth. I talk a lot of shit about fighters. I'm joking most of the time, but I do want to make something clear. I do have respect for all the fighters that get in there and get their brains fucked up and their bodies for my entertainment. I do appreciate that. I am a genuine fan of the sport and watching these guys fight. So let me hand out these fighter appreciation bonuses real quick. I have to. I'm giving out 3 KO bonuses, 1 sub, 3 performance of the nights, and 3 fights of the night. 3 fights of the night. Now, this was hard to do, man. It was hard to, because some of the dudes that knocked out, I wanted to give them performance bonuses. Some of the dudes that were in fights of the night, I wanted to give one guy the bonus, but it's like, nah, man, that was a good fight. And the other dude had their moments. So it was like, it was tough, dude. I had to think about this for a second. But I'd asked some questions before, so I'll get these out of the way. These are sort of the kind of ridiculous awards. Parlay Buster of the Night goes to the fucking Mushroom Lizard. He fucked me pretty good. Fucked my parlay. Damn, I nailed that fucking Bud round 1 through 6. Nailed Curtis, Buckley, ends in KO. Magomed would have been a draw. Fucking Mushroom Lizard. God damn it. Robbery of the Night. No fucking shocker, dude. The main and the co-main. Gordon won. Ankalaev won. Yeah. Money's insured, so it's not worth dying for. So, the submission of the night. The submission of the night, to me, goes to TJ Brown. Yes, Hosas Jr.'s rear naked choke was good. Yes, Dricus' rear naked choke was good. But just visually, this one was sick, dude. It looked the coolest. It fucking, he did it. The technique was like flawless. It was fucking nice, man. That's submission of the night. KO of the night. Come on, dude. Like, what are we talking about here? Fucking Biggie Boy in 23 seconds in a blitz, dude, with like running forward, basically. Sprung off his rear foot through the rear left cross. That was the beginning of the end. Same with Curtis. Man, okay, so this Curtis knockout was so fucking dope. Buckley went to do the same side attack where you throw your right hand and then you throw the right kick right behind it. And Chris Curtis is in southpaw. So he defended this and countered perfectly, dude. He parries the right hand. He parries the right hand with his left hand, catches the kick, right? Blocks and catches the kick, wraps the leg up, and boom, right down the pipe with that left hand. And Buckley was on Queer Street immediately. The ground and pound pretty much shadow realmed him. Like knocked him out, woke him up, knocked him out again. He was out for a second. That was a sweet knockout. The performance, I don't know. Buckley was kind of winning that fight, so I couldn't really give that one a performance of the night. But knockout of the night, you bet your fucking ass. And Edmonds' knockout was fucking dope. That knee really hurt Dalcha. He hurt him with a right hand. And man, this was another one where it's like, I'm glad he stopped it when he did, because Edmond was Dalcha was like doubled over, head down in the canvas, and Edmond was standing over him, like basically like King Konging, like cracking him in the side of the head, and it was about to get really ugly. So good stoppage from Herzog. Sweet knockout from Edmond. Performance of the nights. This deciding between performance of the night and fight of the night was tough, but this is ultimately what I came up with. Hosas Jr., man. It was complete. It was comprehensive. He held his own on the feet, got the takedown, systematically moved to the back, choked him out. Perrin's now 0-3, so giving that fight, it wasn't a fight. It was just a fucking ass whooping. Now Billy Q Hernandez was a good fight. Hernandez won the first round, but it didn't go to the third, and the performance that Billy Q put on the second round is what is giving me, or is what gave him this award for me. Like, I think it was really good shit from him to be able to start putting the combinations together that he did, and to just kind of not let Hernandez, like, being able to stuff the takedowns, because Hernandez was desperately trying to get that fucking takedown, dude. And Billy Q was able to stuff the takedowns and put it on him. So yeah, that's a pretty damn good performance against a solid opponent. And then Simon, yeah, I know he had a brain fart in the second with that fucking ridiculous illegal knee, but his overall performance, being able to weather the storm and then come back in the third and put a stamp on it, yeah, that was a performance of the night worthy. Now, fight of the night, dude, I think these were all fucking bangers. They all went to the third, or no, except for Topuria Mitchell, but Topuria Mitchell was fucking balls to the wall the whole time. And Bryce had his moments, man. It looked like he was hurting Ilya, and Ilya was fading. So that was a sweet fight for Topuria to go from looking like he was fading to coming back and club and subbing Bryce was pretty fucking dope. Dricus Till was a really good fight. Dricus had to kind of rally in the third, and it was cool the way he kind of changed the game plan up and was able to choke Till. And then Ponzi Morono. That's, if I had to pick one, it would be that one, dude. Sweet fight. Ponzi got hurt, come from behind knockout. What's better than that, dude? So yeah, shout out to all the fighters that put it on the line at 282. And yeah, man, I don't want anybody to get twisted. I do respect the fighters and the show they put on. So that's for y'all. Picks were okay. Nothing, I'll take the positive record. The percentage stays in place. Decent score on Tapology. Nothing too crazy though. I'll take it though. Better than a fucking loss. I've had a few of those this year, and they don't sit well with me. So, anyways, man, now let's get back to what I was saying before. This isn't going to be a super duper long stream. Maybe 2 hours at the most. Maybe a little over 2 hours, maybe. But before I move on to UFC Vegas 66 and preview that card, I kind of just want to touch on what Wong Yun was saying about this and getting the judges accountable and all that. So yeah, that's stayed in place 60% for the year, whatever. Let's talk about these robberies and what they mean and what, if anything, can be done about them. Now, I would have to do a little bit more independent research, but it probably won't be long to get to the bottom of these queries, right? That I'm about to say right now. Who is in charge of these motherfuckers? Now, as far as I know, from what little research I did, when you start to when you bring up this when you broach this subject and you start talking about this and you start talking about, well, where does this problem, what's the source of this problem, how can it be fixed? It's tricky. And it's tricky because when you start talking about this, you start to get into state politics. And once you get into politics, you already know the shit is greasy. The judges, as far as my knowledge, are appointed by the State Athletic Commission. The State Athletic Commission is overseen by a commissioner. And the commissioner, especially in Nevada, is appointed by the governor. Now, in Maryland, in the state that I live in, the athletic commission is under the Department of Labor. In California, I believe it's under the Department of Consumer Affairs. And in Nevada, it's under the State Department of Business and Industry, I think, something like that. Sketchy. Sounds sketchy, doesn't it? Sounds shady. They're all under a different, depending on well, this is what we call this is who handles the State Athletic Commission in this state. But in Nevada, the commissioner is appointed by the governor. So you're talking about state politics. That's what oversees the State Athletic Commission that appoints these judges. So you were just talking about the powers that be, pretty much. Now you make what you want of that, but that's what I found. What up, Real News? How are you? Noah says, I wonder how much of the gambling investigation goes into paying off judges. After all these years, they've definitely developed relationships with gamblers and Dana. I'm saying, dude, a lot of these motherfuckers have the same fingers in the same little pies. You better believe it. On the floor, asshole. Money's insured, so it's not worth dying for. No, they never go for the vault. They never get greedy. Judges and refs must be sanctioned by commission, but apparently UFC can request refs and referees for specific fights. That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. Yeah, dude. It's fucking greasy, boys. It's really fucking greasy. So, in conclusion, I would say that there just ain't fucking shit you're going to be able to do about it, most likely. You have about as much chance as like writing your fucking state congressman or writing the president and hoping that they're going to fix whatever it is. That's about what you're talking about. This needs to be changed. Okay, petition the governor of Nevada. It would have to be something like that. You don't have to run that shit up the flagpole. I know, dude. I know. I agree with that, Real News. Like, Same thing with the injuries too, man. That's what makes God, it's not like it's legit, but it's how gambling and all that has been operating the NFL where it's like, okay, you have to disclose these injuries. Injury reports come out before the fucking game. So in that same kind of vein, yeah, I would like to know that ahead of time. Yeah, it's you talking about the powers that be, Wong. You're talking about commissioners appointed by the governor. It's state politics. All these athletic commissions are under different departments. Like I said, in Maryland, it's the Department of Labor. In California, it's like the Department of Consumer Affairs. In Nevada, it's like the Department of Business and something. It's fucking sketchy, dude. Shady. But yeah. So that is pretty much my 2 cents on that. So long story short, they're just I don't know if there's much we can do about it, but I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong about that, but I just don't know. I just can't know, boys. However, I do know that I want to talk a little bit about this damn old card here. Shout out to the 7 people in the building, man. This has been a kick-ass stream. There were 17 people in the building at one point, boys. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. 17 people in the motherfucker. But let's talk a little Cannoneer Strickland. Dude, it is fucking dreary outside, man. Gotta turn the fucking lamp on at 1:40. It's all gloomy. It's cold as shit. I went out to take the trash out earlier and it's fucking cold. Damn cold for a southern boy. Shit. Sip my cold coffee here. So yeah, this is the last card of the year. Is this the last card of the year? Check the schedule. I think it might be. I was looking at it a little bit last night. Haven't really done tape study yet, but I was looking over the card. UFC schedule. Yep, that's it. Last card of the year. My initial thoughts are it's fucking sketchy. It's another sketchy card, and I see maybe 1 or 2 dogs that I might bet on. But honestly, boys, I'm thinking real hard about just passing on this whole fucking card and just maybe I might put a bet, but I'm not gonna fully attack this one. I might just take a fucking I might just fucking discharge 1 round from a high powered rifle, just take one fucking little sniper shot, but I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking spread it out. It's just too sketchy. I don't know, man. There's a lot of looks like 50-50 fights without looking at the odds. I don't know, dude. Like Olasechuk Brundage is sketchy. Dover Green is sketchy. Caceres Erosa, man, I don't know. This may just be a big old pass for your boy. I might actually be looking at some boxing. I don't know though, man. I might bet Journey Newson as a dog against Morozov. I really do. Morozov is he's sketchy, dude. Kind of chinny. Newson cracks, man. I don't know. I was maybe thinking about Newson as a dog. maybe thinking about Syed Yokov as a dog, but I don't know, man. Just I don't know, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about it? I'm definitely not betting the main event. I'm definitely not betting the main event. I will. What do y'all think about that one, man? Knee jerk reaction is Cannoneer, but I am not terrible, but I'm not great at fading Sean Strickland. It's a mixed bag, dude. I definitely picked Pereira to beat him, but I've definitely eaten crow with Strickland before. Yeah, Cheyenne Delize is a lock. I'm saying lobby, dude. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about just taking that sandwich money and keeping it to my damn self. It would, I don't know, just it feels like forcing, like not forcing, but just like I'm just like looking for a spot where I don't see a whole lot that stick out to me. That's honestly, dude, that's been the spots this year where I've had success are where shit just stuck out to me. Like Biggie Boy, Dawkins, that shit stuck out like a sore fucking thumb. I don't see a lot of fights on this card like that where it's like, dude, this is such a fucking juicy, or this is like, this dude is not gonna fucking lose. I don't see too many like that. Where it's like, I think this guy's gonna win, but my money, dude, my fucking sandwich money, nah, player. I don't know about that, dude. I might just pass on this motherfucker. I'm gonna make my picks, of course. I may throw a fucking dog bet down here or there, but I'm not going heavy. I never do. But that's also why I'm not down. I'm up. I have positive sandwich money. So yeah, I'll take it. Like Dvorak. Nice, yeah. Cop is a tough dude for me to handicap and to predict. He's talented, but like he can be so fucking low volume. He just, yeah, I don't know, man. It just, this guy's shit is just sketchy, bro. Sketchy. Like he's good. Cop is good. They're both kind of like that's good close matchmaking. I just don't want to. A lot of these, I just don't want to fucking even touch them. They both lost to Nick Lau. Cop had a close fight with Nick Lau. I don't know, dude. How much can I make? So what is it? Like 130, a little less than like a 123, I think. 123, yeah. Maybe just throw like a crazy fucking parlay down that would give me that much. Nah, I feel like that'd be stupid. I feel like that's a stupid strategy. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to chase anything. Just end on a fucking good week. Just make my picks. Honestly, dude, I would rather just look at some of those. Man, I was looking at some of the odds on boxing. Dude, Jermel Charlo is only like minus 270 something. That is a fucking parlay piece. He is going to fucking whoop Tim Zoo. And Tyson Fury, same thing. He's only like minus 230. He is going to fucking destroy Usyk. Jermel Charlo has been announced. I don't know if Fury Usyk, they're working on that's in the works, but dude, who the fuck knows when or if that one's actually getting announced. But that one opening odds, dude, I don't know. I just slam fucking Charlo and Fury together, make that a parlay. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of close fights on this card. I might just leave this one to the experts. I might just take my little small profit that I've made this rookie year and just call it a year. And maybe actually, dude, you know what? Maybe I just do a little live betting. Maybe I'll just kind of live bet. Say, hey, I'll put, 10 or 20, say put 10 or 20 bucks aside for live betting this weekend. Try that out. Maybe that's the move. Because I just don't. Some of these I kind of like to see how they're going. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the strategy. But what do y'all think about that main event, dude? What do y'all think about? Of course you do. Of course you do. You contrarian fucker. You love disagreeing with me. $1 full card parlay time. Woo! I like that. No, he is too big. He is too big. Usyk was a fucking cruiserweight. Usyk was getting touched up by Chisora and AJ. Fury is going to fucking. People think that Usyk is some like untouchable ghost, like he's like Sweet Pea. It's like, no, the dude gets tagged up all the time. Did you not see his fucking face after the second AJ fight? Do you understand what a ridiculous reach advantage Fury is going to have over him and how good Fury is at fighting these tiny fighters? How he can just fucking put them on the end of his fucking uppercuts and this dude, he's going to fucking destroy Usyk. Usyk has never been in there with a dude that big, even close to that big. He's going to get fucking whooped. Usyk didn't even like he barely schooled AJ. He was getting lit up by he couldn't even finish, bro. He couldn't even fucking finish Chisora. He's a fucking pillow-fisted cruiserweight. Go ahead and bet Usyk. Go ahead and bet Usyk. And I'm going to laugh in your fucking face when Fury fucking destroys him. Usyk is a tiny little dude. And he's old, too. He's older than Tyson. Tyson has better reflexes. He's better defensively. He gets hit less. He's more powerful. The physical advantages he's going to have. Dude, Usyk is going to get fucking mollywopped. Dude, who has he fought like Fury at heavyweight? He fought a chinny, fucking stuck in the mud, slow as molasses AJ. And like, we're talking about when has he lost a round? Lost on road. Okay. Yeah, against who? Old man Chisora. Dude, he was kind of getting tagged up by Bellew. Usyk is fucking overrated, man. Usyk is fucking. I credit to him for taking the Fury fight, but he's gonna fucking lose that fight. Dude, he whooped McDermott. What are you talking about? What in the fuck are you talking about? Dude, he beat the shit out of him. Yeah, he got dropped by Steve Cunningham too. Dude, did you see Usyk's face? He was getting rocked by old man Chisora. Fury has stopped Chisora 2 or 3 times. Usyk's face was all fucking marked up. Like he was getting cracked by Derek. Fury beat the fuck out of him 3 times. I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking, but please, you and all your little buddies bet fucking Usyk. Please. Please move that Fury line closer to pick him. Pretty please. Yeah, see, dude, you don't even fucking know. You don't even know what the fuck you're just talking shit. You contrarian ass motherfucker. You just love arguing with me, dude. That's what it is. You love fucking arguing with me about boxing. I got you. I just pulled your fucking card, dude. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. He fucking beat the life out of Steve Cunningham. Yeah, and that's ridiculous. Steve Cunningham is a black dude from Philly, and John McDermott is a fat white dude from the UK. The fact that you got them confused that's a L. That's a L. L. Please bet Usyk. Please bet Usyk. Getting Steve Cunningham and John McDermott confused. That's a little ridiculous. Anyways, now. Okay. What do y'all think about that main event, dude? Lobby, what do you think about this main event? Cannonier and Strickland. It's tough, dude. I would never, ever, ever bet it. Even the short time that I've been gambling, no. I'll probably, I don't know, man. I'm not great at picking Strickland. I'm not good at fading him. Because Cannonier seems like the dude that should beat him. I just wish he was a little bit younger. I don't like that Cannonier's 38. And it just seems like it's a little riskier. Each fight, he's going to look a little bit older, a little bit slower. Strickland isn't on Adesanya's level, but Cannonier had some success against Adesanya. I just don't know, man. Like, Cannonier is... I don't know. I'll probably end up picking Cannonier, though, right? Who am I kidding? Yeah. I can tell. Strickland took those shots well. Which, against who? I mean, Cannonier hits pretty fucking hard, dude. And Strickland does play that fucking straight up, like, he just marches forward and he does that, like, he does that parrying shit. He likes to hand fight and parry and block punches with his arms. And he kind of has this, like, kind of like Fugazi Philly shell. Like, Chris Curtis is a better boxer than Sean Strickland. He just is. Like, you can just tell. The way he uses his defense and the timing he has and the head movement, like, he has better boxing skills than Strickland. But Strickland, his cardio, man, and his pace, like, I could see him kind of like tiring out Cannonier and like winning a close one just by kind of throwing a bunch of shit at him, like throwing a bunch of shit at the wall, and some of it's going to stick, some of it's not, but it's just kind of going to look like he's winning, whether he is or not. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but like, Strickland just kind of like, when he doesn't get hurt, he just makes the rounds look really close or like in his favor, just because he's like putting so much out there. I don't know, man. This is sketchy. Like, Cannonier's leg kicks could make a big difference in this fight. The power of Cannonier can make a big difference, especially if it's a fight where Strickland is like, he's like the younger guy, he's kind of marching him down. That's what I don't like. The way that he is constantly like marching people down, and almost like that's what got him knocked out against Pereira, just like disregarding people's offense. Like, I feel like he kind of got away with that against some like mid to lower level competition against Cannonier. If he's just marching him down, not showing him any respect, Cannonier ain't nothing sweet, dude. He packs a fucking punch. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stay away, but I'm probably gonna end up picking Jared Cannonier. But I just feel like Strickland could easily win this one. I don't know, dude. I don't like it. I don't like it. Strickland would do better against Izzy than Alex. Only thing I'm thinking, I don't think the time is going to be a factor from the damage he took against Alex. So you think he'll have healed up enough? I don't know if he's going to come in there like, yeah, like Dawkins or something, where it's like you're coming back a little bit quick for like 6 months. Yeah, I mean you got knocked out pretty bad. I don't know if he's gonna that'll be a big deal. I just think stylistically, like, dude, that's kind of he even said it like he's like, if I fight Pereira, I'd fight him the same way again. Like that just doesn't seem like a good game plan against Jared Cannonier. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna pick Cannonier, but I'd Strickland. Let me look at the odds for this one. Who's the fucking favorite in this fight? But yeah, you're right, Noah. But they're both of them. Their best win is Hermanson, and you saw what Cannonier did to him. Strickland, he beat him, but like it was closer. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Strickland winning a decision. It's for me, it's either like Cannonier knockout or Strickland decision. Is kind of how I think about it. But yeah, I boys, now that I think about it, I think I'm just gonna pass on this motherfucker. I'm gonna pass on it. Pass and maybe hell. Make some future bets. Maybe like I said before, I might live bet this one. I might just live bet a couple spots. Do some tape study, see who's a really good fighters that might start a little slow but pick up the pace against dudes that might fade. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong strategy because then it'll be like confirmation bias or something. I don't know. I'm not just looking at the card. It already just feels like I'm chasing. Where I'm like, I'm trying to find some spots like I found last week, and I just don't really see any. So I might just sit back, let y'all have this one, leave this one to the experts, the professionals. But yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, dude. Shout out to all the homies in the Arkin Dome. Shout out to all the boys at PSR. Shout out to everyone that is giving me advice, that has helped me get started in this old handicapping thing. It's been fun, dude. It's been fun. Made a little money. Learned a lot. So yeah, shout out to each and every one of y'all. I'm not gonna shout out people by name, but because I always forget somebody, but you know who you are, man. I appreciate it. But I might just live bet. I might save a little sandwich money to bet these fights as they transpire. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the boys at Pub. I'm liking Morozov here, but he's a fairly Newson was one of the underdogs that I was kind of might, but probably won't bet. Dude, one of my big nights had a bunch of Journey Newson. I bet Newson straight up as a dog. I think it was against Fernie Garcia. Cashed him as a dog, and I parlayed him. Underdog parlays. What a fucking noob. Hey, dude, I had a good night that night, though. So, yeah, I'm thinking at some point next year, I'll probably sign up for Bet MMA Tips just for the fuck of it, just to say, hey, just so I can track my own kind of event progress and see which kind of plays I'm doing well at and which ones I'm not. I feel like it's a pretty good fucking tool. But yeah, for anyone interested, I have I'm not on anything like Bet MMA Tips, but I have only bet the things that I have said that I've bet on YouTube and on Twitter. And I know I just got back on my main account on Twitter, even though I said I'd never fucking go back. It helps. It helps with this shit. I feel like me tweeting out that I was going live on Twitter helped with the views, the live viewers. Do we have 17 people in here at one point? I don't think that's a coincidence. So, yeah. Yeah, like you can see on my main account, you can go back through and see, I put all my bet slips out. And so I'm not quote unquote third party track, but like, yeah, you can go back through all my YouTube videos and my streams and my tweets and shit, and you can pretty much find every bet I made. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I don't know if they do or not. Drew Dober thinking maybe taking a stab at Brundage too in one of these toony parlays. I'm all, dude. Hey, I was kind of looking at Brundage too, dude. I was kind of looking at Brundage too. Brundage is pretty big underdog, dude. I'm that one stuck out a little bit, but I don't know, man. I feel like last week, not this past weekend, but the weekend before that was like the best I've done picking underdogs, and like that was the only reason I got my money back was because the underdogs that I hit. But normally, I don't know, dude. I would have to go back and see. That's what would help. That's what would make it easier to track this kind of stuff. But yeah. So yeah, I might just fucking take a break, dude. I might fucking take a break until Christmas. Come back after Christmas. Do like an end of the year stream. Give out my dude. Oh, I'll do my continue on my tradition. Even when I had my old channel, I had a tradition at the end of the year. I would go back through and look at all the knockouts and do 2 cents knockouts of the year and divide it up into prelims and main card knockouts, TKOs, and just straight up shadow realming motherfuckers. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to do the 2 Cents Academy Awards, where I nominate the best films that I saw this year and I pick a winner. I'm going to do that. So yeah, that be on the lookout for that. I think, yeah, thinking about it now, that's what I'm going to do. I might live bet some of this shit, but I'm going to take a break from streaming and probably till after Christmas. Take a 2-week break. That's what I'm thinking. But I will keep y'all posted if that changes. God, yeah. Scrote. Fuck yeah, dude. Ass whooping of the fucking year. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, man, I think I'm going to start to wrap this one up. But man, shout out to everyone that came through, dude. We had a damn good stream. 17 people in here. That's what's up, man. So shout out to all you guys. I appreciate the support. It's been a good year, dude. Been a good year. Made a little money. Did okay with my picks. A little bit down overall on those, but it's been a wild year, dude. It's been a lot of controversy, a lot of fucking greasiness. And we saw yet 2 more examples of it. So yeah, man. Spend all your crypto on mail. Well, I know, it's you gotta do what you gotta do, man. as far as that goes. So yeah, as long as you can get what you need. As long as you can get what you need. But yeah, I will. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come back after Christmas. So let me go ahead and put the music on. I'll play us out and I'll scroll through all those banners. But yeah, man, best of luck on all your tape study and shit for UFC Vegas 66. Best of luck on your plays. Yes, indeed. It was a damn good stream. Like I said, 17 people in here at one point. That's pretty good traffic for this channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Have all the notifications turned on. I normally stream Mondays and Fridays. Like I said, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a fat break until after Christmas. So yeah, I'll be back then. Do my end of the year awards, knockouts of the year. Tell you all my favorite movies and shit that I watch. But yeah, dude, hope everyone enjoyed UFC 282. Hope y'all did well. If not, you get them this week. Good luck with all your tape study and stuff. And yeah, man, shout out to the boys at PSR. Shout out to the Fighting Allens at Fight Night Picks. Shout out to the motherfucking Arkandome. Yeah, y'all are the shit, dude. Shout out to all the supporters of this channel. And yeah, man, I'll be back in a couple weeks. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you then. Peace!